Hello everyone. Many players have a negative attitude towards the Astral faction. In this video, I will show that the Astral is a very strong faction, both in PvE and PvP content. This account is specially made for experiments, and at the moment I have dedicated it to the tests of this faction. Crossel is terrible so far, but as soon as it appears in the Sacred Scrolls, I will immediately start improving it. But the funny thing is that even such a thing can help in passing content, for example in the Tower of Order and Astral. Also, for some reason, many people think that this is a donation faction. This account is completely free to play, not a single coin has been spent on donating here. First, I'll show you how the Astral ones are coping with the campaign. There are only 81 chapters here. I spend very little time playing on this account, but in any case, the difference in combat power is 4 times. Nimbus is here to allow combat power to pass through. Let's take her away and put someone absolutely useless. Let's get started and enjoy the process. As you can see, we can handle it easily. What is the essence of the synergy between this faction and the characters? First of all, it is the realm skill Norn, which accelerates the ultimates of our Astral heroes, plus it gives a huge number of bonuses in battle when there are a lot of Astral in the team. Therefore, if you are going to assemble an Astral team, Norn is a must-have character for it. I consider Medusa to be the second or third mandatory character for this team. There is a lot of control of the enemy team. These arrows control the opponent's energy, which is very noticeable and felt when the opponent cannot use his ultimate for a long time. And of course, her ultimate, which often controls the entire opposing team for quite a long time. Well, until Crossel is added to the Sacred Scrolls, the second or third mandatory component is Eltara, as the main damage-dealing character. Then, of course, I'll replace her with this beauty. Let's start our PvP tests with a not very strong opponent. Although there is UR Alice and the difference in combat power is very significant, the team is not so scary. Ideally, I would like to put UR Lunox here, but as you can see, it has just started here. That's why I'm using Rista to increase our team's damage. And of course, I use Mischief for PvP battles. Our team copes with ease, even without losing anyone. This team is more dangerous, although the combat power is not as great as in the past. Shar and Mishja are used here. And these are very dangerous opponents in PvP. I'm fighting against this team with a win rating of about 50-50. Let's see how it goes this time. To be honest, it was hard for our team. I thought we would lose, but we were lucky and such an opponent was also defeated. The next team that I wanted to show you the fight with also uses Alice, but it is much more competently composed than the first one. As you can see, the Astral is very strong. Well, let's have a decent test against such an opponent. We don't win on the first attempt like the previous opponents. So I'll just show you a winning fight and prove that even such teams can fall before the Astral. And this is not the ideal composition for this team, the ideal at the moment, which I want to make look like this. I strive for such a team. Then, instead of a resurrection relic, I can use something more interesting. Tsukuyumi is practically useless in PvP, but it's a great tank for PvE content, which I use to complete the campaign. We put him in about such a team and you have closed the need for a tank position in one of the 6 teams. I really like Astral. I really want to test what Tokinabar will do in PvP in conjunction with Norn. Let's look at it when I create such a team. What do you think about Astral Heroes? I'm waiting for you in the comments and see you in the next videos.